Hey everyone, time for another Pathfinder adventure scenario. This is scenario 1.4 where we're in the smoking den. Alright, let's get started. Advancing the blessings deck. The first thing in the smoking den is a corrosive dagger. Dexterity range 7. Ahmotep has a d6. She could bury a card to get it, but she doesn't really want that loot, so it gets banished. In her hand, Ahmotep has a Tome Raider. Let's see. I guess she'll just hold on to that. She has a Blessing of the Ancients, which would allow her to explore as well, but will proceed with caution, even though she's really OP and a powerhouse. Okay, Stealth Disable Craft. To get this card. Let's see, I'll just roll my d6. Not too enthused with this. I have some pretty cool blessings, yeah. She fails to acquire that boon. It gets banished. Advancing the blessings deck. Keeping my hand. Wow. Okay, we get the henchman for this scenario. Not even going to pronounce that. Let's see, combat 20, then combat 16. So before you act, succeed at a wisdom, stealth, perception, or survival 9 check, or you are dealt 2 combat damage. Okay, well let's see. Then, if the check to defeat has the acid or bludgeoning trait. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of staffs. So that's pretty cool. Then if defeated, I can close the location. So let's see. I guess what I'm going to have to do first, I'm not too worried about taking the 2 damage, honestly. Because with the damage, what I can do is I can just recharge my Scarab Buckler. And I'd rather keep the blessing. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do, so if I don't use the blessing, wisdom, stealth, perception, or survival. Okay, well the wisdom is just d6. I do have a d6. I didn't add wisdom for my skill feat. Okay, just roll a d6. Okay, well I rolled a 6. Man, if I had anyway, even if I do +2. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to take 2 combat damage. I'm going to recharge the Scarab Buckler. Alright, now it's time to do some combat. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have the Explorer's Staff and the Twin Serpent Staff. The Explorer's Staff says, combat check, I can reveal this to use my melee skill, plus 1d6. I can discard it to add another d6, and then, according to Picasso, can add another d6 since it has bludgeoning. So it's going to be 3d8 plus 10, and I'm going to be adding a total of 2. Alright, let's do it. Adding +2 to this roll. Alright, so I rolled an 11 and 7. 11 and 7 is 18, 19, 20. Okay, cool. So, passed the first check. Now I have to do a combat 16. And so for this combat check, I have the Twin Serpent Quarterstaff. So I'm going to do my melee skill plus 1d6. I'm going to discard this card to add another d6. It has the acid bludgeoning trait. I'm going to add another d6. And, do I want to use the blessing of the elements? You know, I'm going to gamble and I'm going to say no. Not using the blessing of the elements because I want to close that location. Alright. Let's do it. So I rolled a 8, 9, 10. So I rolled 15. I needed a 16, so I'm going to use Ahmotep's. Actually, no. So 8, 9, 10, 15. It's my melee skills, which is +2. So I do succeed. Okay. So fairly routine. This henchman is banished. And now I can try to close this location. Summon and acquire a random ally that lists diplomacy. Okay, getting the stack of allies, rolling the die, picking a random 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, let's see if this one has diplomacy. Nope, diplomacy here. Yep, okay. So, they want me to, this is going to, okay, so it just, as long as it lists diplomacy in its check to require. says summon and acquire a random ally that lists diplomacy. Okay, well I don't have to use diplomacy. I can use my intelligence, which is a lot better. I mean, my diplomacy actually is charisma +2, and I have a charisma +1. So I could do d6 and add 3, and then I could also use the blessing of the elements. So I could actually roll 2d6 and add 3. If I rolled 2d6 and add 3, would I get a 10? Or would it rather be if I rolled 2d10? I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to use the blessing of the elements. I'm using my diplomacy skill, which is +3 to this roll. Alright, so I rolled 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I needed a 10, but I can use Ahmotep's special power to recharge a card and make that a 10. Boy, this Magus character class is really, really amazing. Okay, well, another quick scenario, because like I say, Ahmotep is pretty OP. So the reward for this scenario is the Spear of the Watchful Guardian. Don't really want that, so it's going to be a great card to trade. Alright, let's break down Ahmotep's deck really quick. She did acquire that the Black Kiss as an ally. Maybe she'll keep that. Last adventure was great. I got the Anubis staff, or Staff of Anubis. So this one right here. So that means that, man, she is really maxed out when it comes to staffs. She's got so many staffs. It's like the perfect build for this character. So pretty cool there. So what I'm going to do really quick is, this is a weapon, and this is a weapon too. I'm probably going to go ahead and trade the spear for our trader or merchant options. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to spells, and let me get my pile of spells here. There they are, finally. Looking for them. Okay, rolling randomly, determining some spells here. So 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. Okay, so we are visiting this merchant, and he has to trade. So he's got an acid splash spell for us, or a good omen. Definitely don't want the good omen. The acid splash, though, it says for your combat or disabled check, discard this card to use your arcane skill plus 1d6. So I think that is pretty amazing. We're going to get rid of the Spear of the Watchful Guardian, and I think what we're going to do is we're probably just going to get rid of an acid jet spell, because I don't think we're going to need that. And we'll turn the acid jet into an acid splash spell. So pretty cool. Alright, well, another amazing adventure. I'm going to reassemble my deck. I might have to get, I'll definitely have to make a choice between which of these allies to keep, because I can only have 2 in my deck. But other than that, everything you see here will be in the deck for next scenario. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.